Okay.
Okay, everybody, we're just coming down Cook Road. We're near Cook School. This is June 21st, 2016. We're going to do a topic called birth tourism. We're focusing on that lady in the red coat. We just happened to see her as we're starting this. And this is a very common sight to see baby strollers through this area in this neighborhood. Okay, we're seeing so many young Asian families involved in this. Now, we're going to pull in to this little complex here. Just pull off to the side for a second, and here this complex right here. This complex here, this is right beside Cook School. Several years ago, there was actually a news documentary that came to this complex. It might even be that one right up in there. That one right up in there with the covered window. Do you see it up there, Brian? It's behind the unit behind there with the covered window.
Mm-hmm.
And the yeah. I said they'd actually tracked. This is several years ago, but they actually tracked somebody down here who was renting out their condo as sort of we call for birth tourism. This is where they will accommodate expectant mothers till they give birth to their children to obtain the citizenship, which often leads to the child then, when they grow up, they can sponsor the entire family into the country. Now this is, as we said, is becoming quite epidemic here in Canada, and well, what we're going to do is maybe we'll catch some of it in this other neighborhood here. But again, this is what we're seeing here, is places like this. This was exposed a while back, but we're going to go to some other places which are actually, as far as we understand, are actually being monitored by the government because of one of our colleagues has discovered the constant rotation of pregnant women that is cycling in and out of this house next to her. But anyway, we're just going to do a quick drive here. We'll continue this on later. Might catch a few more in this neighborhood. They usually, a lot of them, you'll find them cycling, or sort of walking through these neighborhoods. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe there's one right here, Brian. Yeah, look at this. There's another one. You'll either see the mother or the some caregiver or the grandparents walking their kids through these strollers here. Okay. This is where that fucking guy bit me there with his dog in there. That's the house, yeah. I'll get even with him another time.
Yeah.
Now maybe we'll just keep the camera rolling and we might just see more of this birth tourism. I'm sure you're going to be surprised when you see it as we go through the city. That's okay. I mean, this is quite epidemic. I mean, growing up in the normal ebb and flow of life, you never used to see as many kids in strollers as we're seeing nowadays. Again, the gig is to have the baby here in Canada, and this is going all over the world. This is a phenomenon in a lot of Western
Anchor babies.
Yeah,
right?
anchor babies. Yeah, that's right. Birth tourism for anchor babies. That's right.
That's what Donald Trump was complaining about in the States.
Yeah. So they sponsored the family over, and basically the family will be, high percentage will be sitting there living on the dole there with their sponsoring the relatives over who will never integrate in society and be just a burden on the healthcare and the social services. Yeah, we'll just do it right through Richmond. What the hell? We'll keep the camera going. I mean, that's all it seems to be. The industry out here in this so-called west coast here in BC is the lower mainland is selling out our heritage, our property to foreigners who then give us probably the dirty laundered money, and we sell out our children's future. Or it's not like we want to sell it out, but either forced to, or the government has just made it unbearable for people to live here, want to stay here, and that's all we do is sell the country away and let these people contribute absolutely nothing really to the country except this bogus economy. This birth tourism is it's obvious when you're out on the street, especially this time of the year. There's just so many of these these kids in strollers. It's just unbelievable amounts. But we've actually, like I said, we've tracked down this birth house. This is where this house is actually being used as sort of a hotel for expectant mothers. Anyway, by now, so yeah, I'll just keep running where the hell not, eh? The people that tour the city. Yeah, we're now at 2 in Granville here in Richmond. Sort of more into the lighter density areas. going to shut off the camera for 1 second here. And